Hello, brothers and sisters. Welcome back to another episode of Afri Talk podcast. I am back. I'm so happy to be back. I'm so happy to be doing this again. It's been almost 3 years. A lot has happened. I've been gone for a long time, but I'm back again. I'm so happy, and I hope we can do this together again. And I have so many stories to share. I have so many new things, and it's going to be really, really amazing, just like the previous season, or even better, hopefully. A lot has changed in my life. I've had another child again, so I have 2 children now, and I want us to discuss about childcare. Like, motherhood is, nobody prepared me. And I say nobody. One thing that is so annoying to hear is when people say, oh, another one, no, you have to give us another one again. I'm like, you did not tell me how it is to even have one, talk less of 2. Do you know how difficult it is? Nobody prepared me for this. I feel like growing up, you always hear, oh, you have to grow up, be a good girl, get married, and have children. But that's it. They don't tell you the detail. Like, they don't tell you the real story, how it is. The sleepless nights, the cries, the struggles. I can't even explain. Sometimes I find myself having a conversation with my 2 little kids, and I'm like, how is this the life that I dreamed of? I couldn't wait to be married and have kids, but now that I'm in this reality, I'm like, is this how it's supposed to be? Am I supposed to be happy of course, of course you're happy that you have all these things going for you and everything, but it feels like you're in it alone. Like, of course you have your partner who's also there, also helping if you're lucky, but it feels like it's a never like ending circle. If you have help, and I mean help as in you have people around who are helping you, like often coming around, helping you, taking care of the kids, or helping you with house chores and whatsoever, you don't know what God has done for you. You don't know what God has done for you. In fact, stand up and sing and dance and jump, because some of us that we don't really have help, and you are kind of alone. You have to do it all by yourself. Hey, at a certain point, I just ended up paying someone to come in, once a while, help me clean around the house. But before I took that decision, I was so scared, because I was thinking about what people will say. You want to come across like the strong Black or the strong African woman. When you see those pictures, African women like with the kids, with a baby on their back and holding one in front and balancing like a bucket on their head, and they appear so strong and so fierce, and one, like, in your subconscious, you're like, you also want to be like them or appear like that. And why can't I do it all? Why can't I be a wife, take care of the kids, cook, clean, go to work, like do everything like how I was prepared to be when I grew up? Like, I want to grow up and be like my mom, who was a strong woman, can do anything by herself. But in reality, hey, in reality, this our new generation, I don't think we want to suffer like that too, because before I asked for help, paying someone to help me, in the house chores, help me with cleaning the house once a while, I was already hearing voices in my head. I was already hearing people judging me. You this girl, you don't know how to save. You're just going to spend your husband money. How can't you clean your own house? In fact, when I discussed with some people in my circle, they were judging. How can't you do it? You just have to make a timetable for yourself. Maybe Monday you clean toilet, Tuesday you clean bathroom, Wednesday you hoover, Thursday you, like, they were giving me all these rules, and for a long time I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't bring myself. And other people that I also talk to, they're like, we are doing it, so nobody, you can't come and kill yourself. And at a certain point, I was just dying. I was tired. I would go to bed so tired, so overwhelmed, almost crying every day. Like, this is not fun anymore. Until one time I said, hey, Chere, I just started paying someone to do it. And since then, I'm loving it. It was so refreshing not to think about house, like cleaning like everyone. So I don't need to think about it because I know on this day this person will come and do it. So let me think about myself. And from there, I thought I need to expand. It feels like a drug. I need to expand. And nobody prepared me for this. Nobody told me about having an au pair. In fact, I knew what an au pair is, but I just never really thought about it, or really, I don't really know anyone in my circle who has an au pair, And normally, when like in the African community, when you give birth, like your mom will come and stay with you like the first few months to help you and take care of the baby, take care of you, nurse you until like you're back on your feet and all of these things. But I didn't have the opportunity to have that because my mom lives, like I live in the Netherlands and my mom lives in Togo, and like it was just not possible for her to come. And my mom-in-law is also obviously helping and everything, but yeah, she's also working. She can't be there all the time. And, it's just a little bit difficult. And my husband and I have been doing it by ourselves, but you just realize that you don't have time for your kids. Like, especially with my eldest child, I didn't have that much time to play with her all the time. I'm always on edge. I'm always angry, always frustrated because there's so many things that you have to do. At the end of the day, at the end of the evening, your legs are swollen, your back is paining you, your waist. My grandmom told me that when you're having kids, you become an old woman, and when the kids are grown, you become a young woman again. I don't want to have that. I don't have that type of life. Is it too much to ask? I don't want to live that type of life. I want to also enjoy every day and spend time with my kids without being angry all the time. And my cousin came to visit once, and she just saw how hectic everything was. And she came with her au pair, came to visit. She was like, Jackie, why don't you just try this au pair thing? And when she told me, I'm like, I don't want any stranger in my house because, I won't trust the person. It's a bit scary to have a stranger living in my house. And she gave me the advice of, looking for someone that I know, or via someone that, I can trust, that can come over as an au pair for at least a year. And I thought about it for very, very long. I looked at the pros and the cons, and I just decided to give it a try. And oh my gosh, if I tell you, if I tell you, the help around in the house is so amazing. There's always someone around that can play with the kids or can help you in the house chores, and you don't need to go to bed tired every night. The au pair is here for like a few weeks now, and I don't remember the last time my legs were swollen. I don't remember the last time my back was paining me or my waist was paining me. I did my nails, I did my makeup, I'm dressing again. Oh God, bro. Please, if you're a young lady like me and you are having difficulties in the house with the kids and balancing work, house chores and everything, and you can afford an au pair or someone that can stay with you for a while to help you, I will advise you to do it because it's the best thing that has ever happened to me. I'm enjoying my life again. In fact, I'm enjoying motherhood again. Like, the postpartum depression was just coming, slapping me left, right, center in the beginning. But now I don't remember the last time I was even feeling down or sad or whatever. I'm enjoying life. In fact, that's why I'm even doing this podcasting again, because I didn't have time. The motivation, the joy, everything was just gone. I'm so happy. Life can now begin. They say life starts at 40, but now life is starting at how old am I? I'm 28. Life is starting at 28 again. Like, I just couldn't wait to share with you guys a little update. And I'm so happy to be back, and catch me every week again on every Thursday. New episode dropping back to back. How are you young mothers balancing work, house, kids, life, everything? How are you balancing it? How do you do it? For me, the answer is au pair or help in the house, so that I can have, so that I can have a little bit of peace of mind and function again. So share with me your thoughts in the comment section, how you've been doing it or your advice. And yeah, so that's all I have for you this week. Oh, watch out for my new episode dropping next week, and I'll continue the juicy story.